Thursday at 1 o'clock, which means it is time for a YouTube video. Hey, Shirley. Hi, Renee. Hello, Marva. Marilyn. Jody. Hello, everybody. And I'm going to do a quick refresh over here just to be sure I'm actually transmitilating. One time I worked like for 20 minutes and didn't realize that I thought because I could see comments that it meant I was live, but I wasn't. All right, guys. So to begin with, this is the card that we're going to make today, but I kind of wanted to show you a little bit. These are from, this is two bundles that are in the new 2024-2025 annual catalog, which you guys will be able to order from on the 1st of May, which is like right around the corner. And if you're a demonstrator, you're going to be able to order on the 2nd of April. So actually, that even includes folks who join now or join on or around the 2nd of April. You'll be able to add these pre-order goodies to your starter kit if you wanted to. Hey, everybody, I appreciate you guys coming. So this is from the Unbounded Love Suite. No, Unbounded Beauty Suite, I believe it is. And it has a stamp set that is pure sentiments. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here for a second. I'm not sure why. And the dies that go with it are this beautiful set of frames that fit all of the sentiments. So you can really mix and match. It is a two-step mix and match build it sentiment set. So you can add a word and a phrase or a couple of words and go on with your cards. So that is perfect, but it's always good to have some images. And so the Flowers of Beauty set is the coordinating set. And look at those dies. We're going to use this die and this die today on the card, and I think you're going to like it. And then, of course, we have the beautiful Unbounded Beauty. I'm still not sure of all the names. Unbounded Beauty DSP. And this is, if you want to think about it that way, this is the in color suite. Okay, so this is the one that showcases the 2024-2026 in colors. Okay, so we're talking Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, and that other one whose name, Pretty in Pink. Okay, so you can see how beautiful this paper is. This is the piece I use, so it's Peach Pie and Pretty in Pink, and then you can see all the beautiful papers in the set. I really love this paper. It's kind of flowery on one side and watercolor washi, not W-A-S-H-I, not washi tape, but washi with a Y on the other side. So very, very pretty. And I've also used some of the new 24-26 in color glimmer paper. Look how pretty that is. One could even say it's glimmery. And the fun thing about glimmer paper is that you get all of the glitter, like in glitter paper, but none of the glitter comes off. Look, Ma, no glitter. Okay, so glimmer paper is your way to go. If you like glitter paper, but not the glitter, glimmer paper is the way to go, and we got you covered in the new catalog. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, wait, I did need to tell you one more thing, because otherwise I will get to the end and I'll say, bye, guys, see you later, it's been fun. In case you haven't noticed on the retiring list, there's a couple of very basic staples that are retiring soon. And I highly, highly, highly recommend that you stock up now, okay? Once the list goes on sale, there are a couple of these items that have 10, 20% off. But once that happens, they're going to go in a heartbeat. Specifically, the medium Very Vanilla envelopes are retiring, okay? So if you like to use Very Vanilla, get you some envelopes stocked up now. The vellum cardstock is retiring. The plain 8.5 by 11 vellum cardstock is retiring. Thick Very Vanilla cardstock. If you like to use thick Very Vanilla cardstock for your card bases, now is the time. This is all 8.5 by 11 is what I'm talking, guys. And also, this is something that is getting me. The 6 by 8 cellophane bags are also retiring, and I use those to put my cards in when I mail them. So if those are any of the things that you use, and I mean like medium, very vanilla envelopes, who doesn't use those a ton, I highly recommend that you stock up. And it's a great time to do it because I do have a double peppermints ordering special going on now. Okay, now I'm going to shut up and make a card. All of this will be on my blog tomorrow. And again, if you are a demonstrator, you'll be able to get these products on the 2nd of April. If you are a customer, you'll be able to get these on the 1st of May. Okay, so we're going to start with a piece of the Unbounded Beauty DSP, and I'm going to mat it on peach pie, and I've already cut my little frame out. So if you're looking to save a little weight on mailing your cards, then think about cutting out some of your shapes from the mat for your card front. I don't recommend doing that on the inside, because then if you're trying to write and you get this like lumpy bumpy where the die cut is, it can be a little annoying. But on the front mat is definitely fair game. All right. Hello, everybody. Hi, Susan. Hi, B. And Karen from Germany. Thank you so much. And I'll bet you I said that wrong. Is it Karen? Maybe I did. Maybe I said it okay. I don't know. I apologize if I mispronounced it. All right, here we go. I love, this is just the softest, prettiest pastel-y colored piece of paper ever. I love it. Okay, so that's just matted on peach pie. And I did a little die cutting before you guys came. I have used, okay, we used, I better take this out. You guys are probably getting some glare, huh? Yeah, I bet you're getting some glare. So let me take this out of here. This week or so, I'll start transferring, moving everything from the old catalog to the new and getting everything on magnet sheets, but I haven't done it yet. Okay, so this is the die set from Flowers of Beauty, and I've used this large foliage die to cut out a piece of Shy Shamrock glimmer paper. And then I used this die to cut a piece of basic white. So I've got a basic white and a Shy Shamrock. I will get these names right eventually. Piece of foliage. And then I used the frame die in Unbounded Love to cut a couple of things. Now, this die right here cuts this. And I at first thought it was going to give me a solid oval with the I don't know why I thought that. That was really dumb because I was looking for those scallops, but I wasn't thinking it through. But you also get this little piece. So I don't know. This to me looks like a conversation bubble or a thought bubble. So you might find this to be kind of an interesting negative to play with, right? So hang on to it or toss it, whichever. But it creates this cute little frame that I just stuck right back in the die. What a nerdo. What a goofus. Okay, so I've made that frame out of peach pie. And then I used the other oval in the set to cut out the sentiment oval. All right, so this gets it. But I mean, look at these dies. This is like the bestest. Look, you get a rectangle frame with some leaves on it. You get some extra leaves. You get a round die and an oval with some floral. Those are going to look like flowers when they cut out. But this is the coolest die set I've seen in a long time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my Unbounded Love sentiment on there in Shy Shamrock. All right. Oh, yeah, I'll bet the weather in Vermont is not so great, but I'm glad you're somewhere sunny and hopefully warm. Okay, so best of luck, and I'm going to try to make it straight. It's very embarrassing when you do a... I'm going to call that not straight. I'm calling that not straight, but I'm going to use it anyway. Okay. And then I'm going to cover this up so that I don't have an ink catastrophe. I know the Shy Shamrock is quite pretty. And I'm going to use my tweezers and my glue. Now you could use an adhesive sheet if you wanted. But you know me, I am a glue girl and I routinely forget to use the adhesive sheet. Also, for me, it just sticks down too quick with the adhesive sheet. I like the liquid glue. And it gives me the opportunity to make sure I'm putting it in the right spot. Okay, so I'm just adhering that right there. I'm going to get that Chad out before I set it down. Chad, get out there. Get out of there, Chad. Here's a question. Who named those Chads? I mean, really? Charleses and Chads the world over are embarrassed by being associated with hanging things. I'm just saying. All right, so I've got my sentiment ready, and I've got my card front ready. So I'm going to first adhere this large foliage. It looks straight on the camera. There you go. The camera adds 2 pounds of straightness. I like that. All right. Maybe it's just my eyeballs. My eyeballs are a little wackadoodle these last couple of days. Okay, so I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid glue. Now, I will tell you that this cut quite well. I do recommend considering, especially when you're cutting glimmer paper with kind of intricate dies like these are, that you go back and forth a few times, because the backing of this glimmer paper is thicker than maybe regular cardstock. Certainly thicker than DSP, absolutely. Okay, so we're going to put this on here kind of like right about there. Okay, now here's a little tricky trick. I can't say shy shamrock. I think I would get myself in trouble. When I first started building this card, I was using this, and I'm still going to use it like this, right? But I didn't. It was looking funky because, you know what? Let me put a little liquid glue right here. That bunny. It was looking funny to me because I only had one stem coming out. So I thought to myself, how could I fix that? And myself answered, cut this in half. So I did. I cut it just like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece up here, and I'm going to put a piece down here. Okay. And then we're going to cover it with our ribbon and our sentiment. So your eye is going to believe that this foliage is large and long and as beautiful as the other one. I know. Yeah, I didn't use the self-adhesiveness of that very much, and it did make it a little trickier to cut, but boy, was it nice when you had these little intricate dies like this. Okay, so we're going to put that right about there. Now, glimmer paper takes an extra little bit of time for stuff to adhere to it. I am a thinker, that is true. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'm holding that down, and hopefully it won't come back up with my fingers. Now, what I'm going to do is, before I adhere this, I'm going to put my ribbon on. And I'm doing that because I want to be able to do one last fit check, I think, on my sentiment, okay? So that I make sure that I have as long a piece of foliage as I can get without being able to see those cut ends. Does that make sense? What I am using for my ribbon is some new Pretty in Pink 3/8 inch bound ribbon, not bounded, bound. Now, I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal, and I can assure you it is not easy to put Stampin' Seal on glimmer paper. So what you want to do is put it on each edge like that. So it's still good. It's going to be covered by ribbon, and it's going to be covered by the sentiment, okay? If you try to put it on the glimmer paper, I mean, you'll be able to kind of get it adhered, but it's going to make you work for it, okay? So I'm going to put a little more right here, like that. This is the nicest, softest ribbon. I just love it. And then I'm going to cut this on an angle. Not an angel, an angle. I am just cracking myself up. Okay, so here's where my sentiment is going to go. My, let's pretend it's straight sentiment. That's best of luck getting the sentiment straight. How embarrassing is it that I got a photopolymer sentiment crooked? I mean, I'm just saying. And I'm going to do this, and then I just have to tell you, I can't stand it. I'm going to have to fix that sentiment. I just can't, okay? I just can't go putting it on like that, because I'll never mail this card with it like that. Okay, so when you're doing this, you kind of want to line it up so it looks like it goes all the way down, and then you can adhere it like that. Okay. And I'm not going to. I think it's close. It's close enough. I like it. We're going to make it work. Because I just realized I'd also have to cut another frame. And I just don't want to. I don't want to make you wait. All right. So I've got my ribbon stuck down. And I'm now going to add some dimensionales. Oh, I need to cut that. I thought I had cut all the way, but I had not. You guys, wait till you see. So tomorrow's Finn Fan Fix is not going to be Finn. It's going to be about Katie. And I think you're going to like it. I know she likes what we did, but I think you're going to like it too. She's really cute with it. Okay, so I'm going to put those there. Do another little fit check here and see. I could put another one out here. I like to put the dimensionals on the card front. That works better for me. Yeah, I'm going to tilt the oval a little bit. You can't tilt it too much because unlike a circle, I'm going to make it go like that. Okay, and let's see. I'm going to put one more dimensional right there. Okay, so let's take our little lids off. Our little lids off. Remove the lids. I don't think those are probably lids now that I think about it. They're probably more like only covers. Okay, so when you're putting this on, you want to be sure you're covering this top cut piece, okay? So that it doesn't show. And then if you've put your sentiment on crooked, also give it just the tiniest little bit of a tweak. There we go. I think that's cute and close. Okay, now I have some 2024-26 in color resin dots. Oh, we have a second, there's another one, but I don't know where I put it. Hang on. I don't know. It's here somewhere. Oh my goodness. The mess that is in this craft room right now is truly epic. Truly epic. All right. So there's also some shimmer gems in the new in colors, but I used these. I like these a lot. I'm going to put them down in peach pie. Couple down here like this. And another large one up there. And I'm calling that my card front. Okay. So on the inside, there is a coordinating, There's a coordinating stamp in Flowers of Love that looks very similar to the foliage that I just cut. And so all I'm going to do, very simple, is stamp this. Okay, thank you, Angie. I'm going to stamp this in Shy Shamrock down in the corner of my basic white panel. And while I have it out, why don't I go ahead and stamp my envelope. Oop, oop, oop. Whew, that was close. Stamp my white envelope. Like that. There we go. And now I can put this away and close this up so we don't have a catastrophe. Now, y'all, that's a good point, Rosie. I will be back on Saturday, and I'm not sure, but we may be playing with airplanes. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere this to our peach pie matte. Oh, hey, Joan, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. As long as I don't put it into the card like that, it's okay. But if I put it in like that, y'all just pretend like I did it right. Like I meant for that to be growing from the ceiling. Look, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to yak about it. I'm going to ridicule myself about it. And then I'm going to do it because I'm a goober. All right. Now, Pretty in Pink is my card base. So now we have Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, and Shy Shamrock all in one card. The new in colors just work beautifully together, y'all. They just are wonderful together. So let me put this on with some dimensionals. I'm going to use the rest of my little cut edge here. And see where I had my die cut oval. And here we go. I have a brand fresh strip of dimensionals. It's like a new car. This has the new dimensional strip smell. Ooh. New dimensionals. Yes. All right, here we go. Good news is I did see linen thread is carrying over. I think if linen thread retired, that would be like my signal that my time of usefulness here is over, because if linen thread goes away ever, All right, let's be sure I'm right side up. Oh, gosh, dimensional covers everywhere. There we go. Now, y'all just say it with me. This is Mary's version of a clean and simple card, okay? This is clean and simple. There we go. All right, and let's see, I have my envelope almost done. And now I am going to put a little bit more of that Unbounded Love DSP on the envelope flap. Oh, I'm so glad this is a year's worth of paper now, because I love it. And 2 years with these beautiful colors. Now, if you guys are fixing to miss the 23, the 22, 24 in colors, now would be a really good time to start stocking up on those, okay? Because once the sale goes, cardstock, ink, and refills will go like hotcakes. Don't miss them. If you're wanting to keep those colors around, now is the time to do it. Okay, so there's our card. This is the new 2024-2026 in colors, in shining color. And I want to show you one more thing kind of fun before you go. Okay, we have 1 or 2 minutes. In the new catalog, and when you get it, it'll be on page 132, Stampin' Up! Has put a color wheel. Okay, now, this is the one that they gave us at Onstage, just a perk of being a demonstrator who went to Onstage. And it has this little spinny doohickey. And then on the back, it's got how to figure out, whether you're using triadics, so opposite, on opposite sides of the wheel, or analogous, so next to each other, complementary, or monochromatic. The next page, it's right next door, so you have this whole spread with the color wheel on one side and the descriptions of monochromatic, complementary, triadic, and analogous right there for you. But you can see the way the color wheel works is you can spin it, and if you want a monochromatic card, you're going to use colors in one window or another, okay? If you want to go triadic, you would go across like so. Does that make sense? So it's kind of fun. It's a cool thing. But the best part about it at all is, y'all know I keep my colors in rainbows, and I'm always wondering, well, should it be Calypso Coral before Cajun Craze, after Petal Pink? Now I know. I'm just going to start with, like, I have, what have I got up there? Oh, I've got Cherry Cobbler at the top. So I would just start here and just start going around the circle. And it will be perfect, because this is perfect. And not only do you see, you've got red, violet. So you've got the rainbow out here on the outer ring, but this inner ring is the Stampin' Up! Versions of those outer ring colors. Does that make sense? So blue, violet, boho blue, blueberry bushel, night of navy, highland heather, and then you get into violet, so you get gorgeous gray. So it's fun. It's fun. I'm having a very good time knowing with this. So anyway, but don't forget the basics of color combinations with Stampin' Up! When Stampin' Up! Designers put colors together in designer series paper, you can take to the bank that those colors will work together. Okay, so you really can't hardly go wrong. Pick 3 colors, pick 2 colors out of that DSP and stick with it all the way across the board. Maybe add a neutral like white or black, or even the new basic beige. And you cannot go wrong. Stick with the DSP colors and you will be coloring like a pro. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all coming, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and that I will see you on Saturday. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.